This video will provide the basic training to understand the use of the new Kent Scientific SomnoFlo electronic vaporizer, which provides many of the features of the Somno suite along with new design improvements. We'll take you through the equipment used, the setup requirements, and protocol for anesthetizing an average size C57 BL6 mouse. Along the way, we'll highlight some of the benefits of the SomnoFlo, such as high precision and accuracy, low flow rates as low as 50 mL a minute, simple anesthesia delivery with either sevofluorine or isofluorine, directly from the bottle to the vaporizer, no more syringes, use of ambient air or compressed gas or oxygen, and no need for annual certification due to its solid-state design and few moving parts. All of the setup instructions will be provided in the SomnoFlo User's Guide. So here we have the SomnoFlo controller set up with the SomnoFlo mouse kit, which includes a mouse-sized nose cone, an extra small induction chamber, and charcoal canister for scavenging. The SomnoFlo has an inlet port to take in ambient air, as well as a compressed gas port, and then has an anesthetic outlet port, which will flow through the two accessory connectors. You can use the blue and the white clips to direct the airflow to either the induction chamber or to the nose cone. In this video, I have assigned the blue clips to the induction chamber and the white clips to the mask. And we will also be using the Right Temp Junior for warming. For this video, we'll be using ambient air, but if you would like to use a compressed gas source, the system does include an oxygen hose, which can be connected to your oxygen tank and then directly into the compressed gas port. The SomnoFlo has a pressure limit of 15 psi. So if your oxygen regulator is outputting a pressure higher than that, you can use the high pressure oxygen hose and the Kent Scientific pressure reducer. The SomnoFlo includes two bottle top adapters to work with either a 250 ml bottle of isofluorine or a 100 ml bottle of isofluorine. We'll be using the 250 ml bottle, and so it can be placed in the isofluorine cup on the side of the SomnoFlo. The SomnoFlo allows you to set an alarm to alert you when the bottle is running empty. We're using a 250 ml bottle of isofluorine, so we'll set the alarm to alert us when 225 mLs of isofluorine have been used. Once the isofluorine bottle is connected to the anesthetic delivery tubing, you can power on the SomnoFlo system. On power up, it'll automatically begin a prime sequence and fill the SomnoFlo with isofluorine. Now that the system is primed, we can set the preset settings. The SomnoFlo has three main phases: the low flow nose cone setting, the high flow induction setting, and a flush phase. We can preset the settings for each phase by going into the menu. For preset low flow, we'll adjust the flow rate to the animal's approximate body weight and the anesthetic concentration appropriate for nose cone maintenance. To set the preset for the high flow induction phase, we'll touch the preset high flow button and adjust the flow rate and anesthetic concentration for induction. We'll be using the extra small chamber, which has a flow rate limit of 500 mLs a minute. For anesthetic concentration, we'll use 4%. The flush setting times can be changed going into the flush preset values. We'll be using the same 500 mLs a minute maximum for the extra small induction chamber and flush time for 10 seconds. We'll be using ambient air for this procedure, but if you were to be using a compressed gas source, you can touch the oxygen button. The anesthetic control menu contains a prime phase, an empty phase, and the rest of your anesthetic settings. We've already primed the system when we turned it on, so we don't need to prime again. The SomnoFlo is compatible with either isofluorine or sevofluorine. To toggle back and forth, you simply touch the agent that you'll be using. This is a new bottle of isofluorine, so we can set the used anesthetic to 0. As the SomnoFlo uses anesthetic during the procedure, there will be a countdown on the run screen. You can give a total delivered alarm so that the system will beep to alert you that the bottle is nearing empty. Now that the settings are complete, we can move forward with anesthetizing a mouse. We have the blue clips open to lead airflow directly into the chamber, and the white clips to the nose cone are closed. To start airflow, I just need to touch the high flow induction button, and the system will automatically begin delivering at the flow rate and isofluorine concentration settings. Once the animal is sufficiently induced, we can turn off the high flow setting and begin the flush phase. The flush is going to reduce the anesthetic concentration in the chamber prior to opening it. To direct airflow to the nose cone, I'm going to open up the white clips and close the blue clips. Begin the low flow and move the animal over to the nose cone. The system is automatically going to deliver at the flow rate and isofluorine concentration that we set in the preset settings. But if you need to change at any point during your procedure, you can make adjustments in real time by changing the dials. Now that the animal is positioned on the nose cone and the settings are complete, you're ready to begin your procedure. Once your procedure is complete, turn the isofluorine concentration to 0 and turn off the flow rate. You can remove your animal from the nose cone and recover it and return it to its cage. Once you've finished your procedures for the day, go into the menu and anesthetic control and empty the SomnoFlo of anesthetic. This will draw any residual liquid isofluorine out of the SomnoFlo and insert it back into the bottle. Once the empty sequence is complete, you can remove the isofluorine bottle from the SomnoFlo and power down the system.